fixers. Everything that we do has camera match capability, okay? Because it's, just nowadays more people are doing multiple personalized pieces within it. We're also printing on the actual cards, so we're doing UV print coming off of the Cardifix as well. We invested in the inkjet technology pretty heavily this year. So we invested with the Cutsheet i300, the ColorStream, and the ProStream. So I believe we're one of about 5 or 6 people that have the ProStream now in the country. And for us, it was a no-brainer to go with Canon. They truly are your partner in this. So for us, we knew that if we were going to do this, we had to work with somebody who not only was going to deliver us a product that was going to run and run efficiently, but that was going to continue to help us and support us going forward. And they've done a really great job of doing that so far. We invested in some high-speed folding lines as well. So we were able to take what we were doing in a shift and do it in an hour and a half. And those kinds of gains today are what really helps us be able to keep costs down for the customer and also help manage our labor and everything efficiently. So our markets that we serve today: pharma, nonprofit, financial, education, retail, insurance, travel, and telecom. For what we do, marketing has been changing. So your standard segments, you're finding all new types of clients who were purely living in a digital world and who are now engaging and actually putting stuff on paper. And so that's been really interesting to work with not just your credit card companies and your pharma companies or insurance companies. You work with other smaller customers that, you're educating them as you go along, but it's interesting to kind of do something new after been doing this for so long. So we're SOC 2 certified, FDA approved for drug and food on site. We got ASI license, FSC, and SFI as well. So.
Okay, now talk a little bit then about the services that you blend with all that technology.
So our services, the big buzzword, we're an omni-channel marketing company. So we handle the creative, the programming, print. Like again, the specialty print was something for us that we really push. Direct mail, fulfillment, e-com, logistics, and packaging.
Now,
so
can I ask a question? Pete talked a little bit about doing the analytics side and the response frequency marketing and those types of things. Is your data set of services, the programming, is it more taking the customer's data and writing the programs to drive the presses, or is it more on the analytics side? Because there are both, by the way, lead to success.
Yeah, right now the majority of what we were doing was your traditional data, but we're going into the analytics a lot more heavily today because it's what's driving your digital inkjet. You really have to be able to give them information, let your client know what was successful and what was not. And it's what client are you going after? So am I taking a traditional client today that's been doing offset and straight direct mail and bringing them into a digital world? Or am I taking a customer who has only been digital and bringing them into the print world? And so depending upon who the customer is, that really drives what set of services that you're going to end up working on.
Now, talk a little bit about how you communicate your value prop to the clients.
So for today, this is the big one that you can kind of blow people away with if they haven't been doing it. But as you can see, direct mail's delivering a 5.1% return, which way outpaces everything. So that 0.62 is email, social, paid search, displayed advertising, all rolled into one for their response in comparison to the direct mail. So, and then going forward, the why direct mail today is 55% of customers believe that the physical mail gives the best impression of all medium, that actually picking it up. And again, that goes back to what we do with the specialty finishes, because not only are you getting your physical mail piece, you're getting something that you're not seeing, that's soft touch or a hologram or foil, and you want to open it because you just haven't seen it before. You know, you talked a little bit earlier about millennials today, and the truth is, what is it, 77% of customers sort through their mail as soon as they get it, and 77% of millennials pay attention to direct mail advertising. So that's one that not many people realize, because everybody figures they're so purely on their cell phone and nothing else, but the direct mail still really does influence them. And so, you know, when people say, hey, direct mail's dying, well, 81% of people plan on increasing their direct mail in the next 12 months. So, you know, that's what the industry is turning towards. More direct mail, more ink on paper. And for us, we're, you know, working in the inkjet world, because you can now deliver an equal piece to a toner box at a cheaper price than it was before.
Now, what are your customers telling you they need then, MJ?
So, you know, go a little bit over the pros to the digital conversion. So, you know, the white paper in, and you can get full color customization out. And you've got no inventory storage, no outdated inventory, no form reprints. You've got the full digital asset library, which leans into what you were saying, Pete, with a customer. The more that you engage with them and take them into this digital space and build their library for them or work with their actual data, the more of kind of a foothold you have with them in the long run. And as you start to show them all the different ways that they can utilize what current data that they have today that they've never even realized. So if you're working with a company that's really data mining their actual clients and getting them to engage and give them more information, you can use that to really create that kind of high quality one-to-one marketed piece that you haven't been able to do before. So, you know, version created on the fly, ability to utilize multiple data sources to target. Really, the sky is the limit with customization. So you can get as crazy as you want with a direct mail piece, and you could go with 1 or 2 points. We all know that. And you'll see some people are not exactly loving the idea of so much of your information being out there on the internet. So you're going to have some people that shy away from it, but most people are embracing this really kind of targeted marketing piece that they haven't seen before. You know, you can combine forms and variable proofing and can reduce your time to production. So we can get you into the USPS mail stream quicker. We work with, you know, it's about, again, educating and working with your customer and knowing, you know, hey, can we commingle this piece of mail? If we do that, we can save you on your postage, but if you're manning a call center, you now have to factor in the additional time that it's going to take to get to their in-home. So as long as you're planning properly for your direct mail campaign, you can still end up with a lower cost direct mail piece, lower postage, and get the same results that you would before.
Now, take us through kind of how you work with a customer today.
So for us, we try to give you the kitchen sink. You know, we have everything that you need here, and we all would love to say that you go into a customer and day one, you're going to be able to sell them every service that you have under your roof. The truth of the matter is that's not how it is. You usually start with 1, maybe 2 services that you can help somebody with, and over time, as you kind of prove yourself, you can grow and expand your group. And eventually you end up with some customers that really are using you from beginning to end. We're helping you with your campaign. Are we going to do an additional trigger? Here's an idea for how we could customize. One of the things that you know, we have up here talk about is a mortgage company that we work with. And so we pitch them a program that it's an opt-in service. So for them, their solicitations are all opt-in. So we figured, okay, you're already opting in. How far can we get you to opt in so you can continue to target? So I opt into your service. Hey, would you like to give me information about your Zillow, your Realtor.com, your Remax account? You share that information, we work with the third party. So now you're getting a targeted direct mail piece that isn't just, hey, here's the rate that we can give you for your mortgage. It's, hey, here's the rate that we can give you. Here's the house that you're looking at. Here's your favorited house. Here's what the price is. This is what you would actually end up paying. Here's your rate. Here's 3 or 4 other houses that might fall in your ballpark and what you can do. So it works for the actual targeted customer. They're opting into the service, so it's not, ooh, I don't, where'd you get that this is the house that I'm looking at? So those are the kinds of things that we're pitching today to our customers, and that they're starting to embrace. And that's really where we're trying to be, is right kind of on the cusp of where this is going.
Now, how do you go about selling this?
So Pete said it earlier, it is not easy to sell digital inkjet today. So luckily we have Canon as our partner, who really worked hard with our sales team to help educate them on how to price it and how to sell it. We get updates there, and our sales team works with our ops team and our marketing team to continue to know what things they should be getting in front of their customer today.
Has your Salesforce, or Pete mentioned he's going out and looking for millennials. Has your Salesforce changed?
Yes, I mean it's an always changing and ever expanding with sales. But we've started to bring on some younger folks that are a little bit more engaged in it. And the truth is that the younger group understands a little bit more about all of the other marketing streams that maybe our more seasoned staff is just not engaged in today. I'm not going to have a conversation about Instagram marketing with one of my sales reps that have been doing this for 30 years. So it's, but you'll find that they are really kind of embracing it, because you have to. If you're not going to do it, you're going to get left behind.
Yeah. Now, question on this. You brought up the mortgage application. Who's your idea person on those kinds of things, MJ?
So we've got 2 or 3 folks that work in our company along with myself that are reading everything that they can read on the internet. They're going to these kind of events. They're getting as versed as they can. And what we're really trying to do is work with digital companies that don't have a footprint in the physical world, and go to them and partner with them. So, hey, you're just doing the digital marketing side. You need a partner. We can be that partner for them. But we're taking what people have been doing for years digitally and trying to put it on paper. So that's really been it. Most of what we're all talking about today has been with digital, especially, targeted advertising. They've been doing it in your search engine for how long? Years and years. So, but now we can actually apply that to your direct mail piece. So we can marry up various streams of data beyond your list and continue to target beyond that. So.
Okay. And then share with us, how you're delivering and what you think the keys to success are.
So, the tools is really our partnership with Canon. So, I mean, our boxes are almost 100% Canon. We have toner, we have inkjet, so we've got everything that they sell today. We try to partner with the top folks in the industry. So MBO, Pitney Bowes, Blue Crest, anybody that we know is delivering the highest quality piece today, because we know that if it's going to come out right, it needs to be right from beginning to end. If you try to slack anywhere in the line, you're going to find out. So the second big thing to us is the talent. So our team is very seasoned. They've been doing this for a lot of years. We've got some young blood as well. But we live and die by our team. And so we've got kind of the leading experts that can help deliver what your client needs. So when a problem arises, 9 times out of 10, we already know the solution because we've lived it. And that really helps us be able to solve our clients' needs faster. As I'd call it, the what. So we try to stay ahead of the marketing trends. So when something starts to get hot, we try to engage. We try to see what we can do with it. Can we take something that you're doing and put it on paper, put it in your envelope, and get it out to the client? And the hows for us is to utilize our specialty print services and our digital printers to create a high-end outside envelope to increase lift, and create a highly personalized one-to-one letter. So the envelope looks great. You want to open it. When you open it, it's not just to whom it may concern. It's to MJ Ortiz. You're just at the Canon event. Here's your car. Here's your dog. Whatever we can find out that we can actually help solicit, that's what we're trying to put on the piece.
So I'm just going to wrap up and then we'll open it for questions. But, from a recommendation and conclusion perspective, I think what we heard from these guys is they all have a strategy going forward, which says I've got some markets I want to serve, I've got some services I want to provide. They're working to properly position their business in the eyes of their customers. They're picking up the ability to deal with data. And we're seeing, a desire to either partner, acquire, or organically grow those skills. And they've invested significantly in the right resources, both equipment, people, and software solutions. I think what we all need to keep in mind is that I don't care what industry you're in, your customers are collecting massive amounts of data. And what they want to be able to do is create more powerful communications. What you're seeing also is that if I take what I was doing in a static offset environment and I migrate it to digital, I'm sitting down helping that client with a blend of time to market, targeting, and, oh, by the way, reducing all those things like obsolescence. And you can enhance a lot of the existing applications that you have with